You just realized your business needed to hire someone yesterday. How can you find amazing candidates fast? Easy. Just use Indeed. Stop struggling to get your job post seen on other job sites. With Indeed sponsored jobs, your post jumps to the top of the page for your relevant candidates, so you can reach the people you want faster. According to Indeed data, sponsored jobs posted directly on Indeed have 45% more applications than non-sponsored jobs. Don't wait any longer. Speed up your hiring right now with Indeed. And listeners of this show will get a $75 sponsored job credit to get your jobs more visibility at Indeed.com/kidsandfamily. Just go to Indeed.com/kidsandfamily right now and support our show by saying you heard about Indeed on this podcast. Terms and conditions apply. Hiring? Indeed is all you need.
Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today we're jumping into a really charming story called Treasure Under the Lemonade Stand. And our goal here is to kind of peel back the layers, to see what treasure really means beyond just gold coins, how these unexpected spots can hold something pretty profound. So let's get you into the scene. It depicts this sunny village, Willow Creek, and you've got these siblings, Milo the raccoon and Lila the lamb. They're like running the most popular lemonade stand in town. Everyone loves it. And they have this secret recipe. It's lemon zest, honey drips, and a bit of magic mint. It's famous for making people smile, seriously. Okay, so picture this. One super hot afternoon, packed lemonade is flying off the counter. And Milo, he needs to adjust the big sun umbrella, right?
Right.
So he stomps his paw down to push the pole deeper into the ground. And then CLNK, not a rock sound. Definitely metal.
Right, that sound, that specific clink, it completely changes their day. From just selling lemonade to suddenly digging. So they dig a little right there under the stand, and what do they find? A small, kind of rusty old tin box.
Okay, so what's inside?
Well, it's not gold bars or anything. It's some faded old coins, a couple of seashell necklaces, handmade things, and importantly, a folded up map. And this map has an X marked on it, but it's like just a few feet away.
Ah, so not some pirate island map. It's right there.
Exactly. It hints that this box is just the start. There's more history, literally, underfoot.
Okay, so they follow this little map just a few feet over. What did they think they'd find? Maybe another box? More old coins?
You'd think so, right? But no. What they dug up next was, honestly, much more surprising. It was a bundle of old letters. Yeah, really old, tied with a faded ribbon, clearly decades old.
Wow. Okay, so not treasure in the usual sense. What did the letters say?
Well, that's where the real discovery happens. They carefully read them, and it turns out these were love notes between two childhood friends from way back when. And guess what? They used to run a lemonade stand on that exact same corner.
No way. That's incredible.
Right. And the letters talked about their tradition. They didn't really sell the lemonade for money. They traded it for kindness. Like if someone looked sad or tired, they just gave them a free drink.
That's lovely.
It really is. And they also used to hide little things, treasures around the neighborhood. Just small trinkets for kids to find, like a game. It sort of makes you rethink what history is, doesn't it? It's not always big events. Sometimes it's these little human connections, these traditions.
Yeah, it feels so much more personal, like finding, I don't know, old photos in an attic or something.
Yeah.
You feel connected. So Milo and Lila, reading these letters, I mean, that must have really hit them.
Oh, absolutely. It wasn't just a cute story they found. It felt like a legacy, something handed down. It sparked something in them.
So they felt inspired.
Definitely. Inspired to act. They didn't just think, oh, that's nice. They decided the best way to, honor these original friends was to carry it on. So they started doing it, too. Giving away lemonade if someone looked like they needed a pick-me-up. And they started hiding little things around the block for kids to find. Just small toys or shiny pebbles, that kind of thing. Continuing the game.
And how did the neighborhood react? Did people notice?
Oh, yeah. Almost immediately. The whole block started buzzing, not just, from the sugar rush of the lemonade, but from this feeling of shared joy, finding these little surprises, seeing these acts of kindness. It genuinely lifted everyone's spirits. It felt like the whole community got a bit richer somehow.
That's amazing. It wasn't about the stuff they found or hid, was it?
Exactly. And that's the core lesson here, I think. The real treasure under that lemonade stand, it wasn't the rusty box or the coins. It was the idea. The idea that kindness passed down deliberately like a family recipe. It can genuinely enrich a whole community. It's like building social capital, right? That trust and goodwill, it's incredibly valuable, maybe more than money in the long run.
So pulling back a bit, what are the big takeaways for us listening to this? What does this story really tell us?
Well, first, it really shapes up how we think about history, doesn't it?
Hmm.
It's not just in books or behind glass in a museum. It can be right there, under your feet, in the most ordinary places, like a forgotten corner lot. It's about those micro-histories.
Absolutely. That clink was like tapping into the town's memory. And second, it shows that kindness, generosity, these aren't just nice feelings. They can be a real legacy, something tangible you can pass on, like an inheritance, but maybe even more valuable.
Yeah, like an heirloom of goodwill.
Exactly. And the third thing is how working together, first the original friends, then Milo and Lila, how that shared effort creates something bigger. It brings joy to everyone, that collective feeling. Right. So ultimately, this deep dive really underscores that the best treasures, the ones that last, they aren't usually things you can hold. They're the happy memories, the connections, the kindness shown, the traditions we share. That's the stuff that really echoes. So it leaves you thinking, doesn't it? If the real treasure isn't always shiny, how could you maybe uncover a legacy of kindness where you live? Or, maybe start a new tradition? What ordinary spot near you might have its own hidden clink of history just waiting to spark some joy?
Yeah, it's a great question. Because the deepest riches, they aren't usually found in accumulation. They're found in generosity and shared experiences. Those are the things that truly enrich lives and resonate through time.